Boomerang AI, powered by advanced AI, reshapes trading efficiency and profitability. Leveraging real-time market analysis, rapid decision-making, and AI-driven risk management, it identifies nuanced market patterns often missed by humans. With instant insights from real-time analysis, Boomerang AI ensures timely decisions, capturing profitable opportunities swiftly. Its swift decision-making guarantees you never miss out on potential trades. Revolutionizing capital efficiency, Boomerang AI introduces collateral-free flash loans, providing seamless access to funds. This game-changing feature enhances financial agility for executing transactions effortlessly. AI-powered arbitrage optimizes trades by exploiting price differences across markets, adding sophistication to your strategy and potentially boosting profitability. In dynamic markets, Boomerang AI excels in continuous adaptation, ensuring your strategies stay effective and relevant, providing a lasting competitive edge. Data-driven insights are central, enriching your trading experience by informing decisions with a comprehensive understanding of market trends and opportunities. Boomerang AI, powered by it.
So hopefully that gives you a brief overview of what you're going to be seeing this evening on the presentation. So I carry the banner of Shiba with great pride. Not really just because for me it's a personal achievement, but because it demonstrates the commitment of one person, because it demonstrates the commitment of We're All Satoshi to fulfill its promises in rewarding you for your work, for your efforts. As Coach Fiana has said many times, I'm just a simple island girl. Well, I'm just a simple island boy from the UK. The UK is, after all, just a small island by comparison to the US. And I am just an ordinary, I'm not a particularly extraordinary person. There are many leaders within this community who have achieved far more, far quicker, far sooner than I did. And yet I still managed to do it. But I did it on the shoulders of many. None of us can genuinely claim to be a success all by ourselves. The We're All Satoshi platform in its affiliate program gives each and every one of us an opportunity to share something dynamic, something beautiful, something that we can trust to help others change their lives. And that is really the heart and soul, or at least in part, the heart and soul of the affiliate marketing industry. We can change our lives by helping others to change theirs. And what a better way to make a living in this world. The internet has changed everything for everybody. And here we are now in an age where the internet is now able to bring us something truly incredible. And I'm going to show you that right now. Let me quickly make some adjustments. And okie dokie. So, we are all Satoshi in partnership with Boomerang, and we are bringing you Affiliate Marketing 2.0. I don't know what this scroll bar, there's a time bar coming up at the bottom of my screen. I don't know what that is. Perhaps it's just loading. Okay, so it's bringing you Affiliate Marketing 2.0. So what do we mean by Affiliate Marketing 2.0? Because We're All Satoshi is reimagining affiliate marketing. For many years now, certainly for my few years that I've been involved in the crypto space, I've been involved in quite a few different crypto projects, and none of them that I've been involved in are here now. And there's a really simple reason for that, and that is because they made big promises that simply were not sustainable. And we all learned some very harsh lessons along the way. And if you look at any affiliate marketing platform or program that's been around in the last 20, 30 years, the only ones that are still standing now are ones that are product-led projects. And this is what We're All Satoshi is doing. It is bringing a product-led affiliate marketing program to the crypto space. And I believe, quite possibly, the first that is following this ethos. We're not making promises that cannot be delivered. And this is the man himself. This is the man that I affectionately call the mailman, because he just delivers time after time after time. And his name is Chavez. I'm sure there'll be plenty of time to find out about Chavez, but his goal through the We're All Satoshi platform is to secure liquidity, to ensure sustainability, so that we are here for the years to come, not just the next few months, but for years to come with We Are All Satoshi. And this is just the beginning of our products. Users can acquire COD20 miners and mine Bitcoin code for the next 140 years. Now look, none of us are going to be here for 140 years. So what does this really mean? This means that this is going to create generational wealth. And for those of you that are here for the first time, and you've been introduced by somebody and said, look, come along and check out this incredible platform, this is only the beginning. Bitcoin Code is essentially the re-release of Bitcoin. It is exactly the same as Bitcoin in every way, except it's faster and cheaper to transact with than Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, after all, was built at the birth of the digital age. So now it's old and slow, whilst nobody can ever take away the status of it being the granddaddy of crypto. In this modern age, we need something that not only is decentralized, but has the power to be fast and has the ability to be cheap. And that is exactly what Bitcoin Code is bringing us. And it is doing that through these miners. These are NFT miners. So you are mining online, not with expensive hardware, not using thousands and thousands of dollars worth of electricity, but through NFT miners online. And we have three different types of miner. We have the GT1X, which is $50, the GT10X, which is $500, and the GT100X, which is $5,000. And obviously, each one of these carries a great deal more power than the other, so that you can mine Bitcoin code in greater quantities and faster. But we're really here to talk about Boomerang. And this is Boomerang in a nutshell. A fascinating concept that combines the elements of arbitrage trading, artificial intelligence, and zero collateral flash loans. Quickly grab a pen and paper, take notes, because that was an important sentence. Zero collateral flash loans. Now, none of this stuff is new. This is not particularly unique in that sense. Arbitrage trading has been around for decades. Artificial intelligence has started to come to the foreground in the last 5 years. But zero collateral flash loans is something that's quite new to the crypto industry. So by combining these three elements into one simple platform, we have created something quite extraordinary. So what is arbitrage? Arbitrage involves exploiting price differences of the same asset in different markets or on different platforms. For example, if an asset is priced lower on one exchange and higher on another, traders can buy the asset on the cheaper platform and sell it on the more expensive, profiting from the price differential. Arbitrage opportunities are fleeting and require quick execution to capitalize on the price gaps. So think about that for a second. Arbitrage trading requires the user to be able to spot an asset that is undervalued, to be able to quickly buy that asset, move that asset, and then sell that asset. And in order for that to happen, you have to have your own assets. You have to have money in each of the varying platforms that you're using. And sometimes there has to be an intermediary platform, because not all assets are available on all exchanges. So you'll buy an asset on exchange A. You'll have to move it to exchange B, swap it for something different, and then move it to exchange C in order to be able to create the profit. So you imagine the skill that takes, the years that it takes to develop that skill, to be able to spot something fast, move it fast, and then sell it fast. And think of the commitment that you must have to be able to do all of that on a day-to-day basis for maybe 8, 12, 14 hours a day. I'm sure we're all familiar with the images of traders sitting at a desk with 3, 4 screens around them. You have to have your own capital in each platform, and not $200 or $300. You know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 has got to be there ready for you to be able to buy an asset in large enough quantities to be worth capitalizing on the profit. Because after all, you don't want to move one asset all the way around to somewhere else and only make $2 or $3 profit. You want to be able to make $100, $200 profit. So you imagine how complicated a process that is for someone. What's a DeFi flash loan? A flash loan is a relatively new form of uncollateralized loans. They are available to traders on some decentralized finance protocols-based blockchain networks, DeFi, otherwise known as DeFi, and that just stands for decentralized finance. This type of loan allows traders to borrow unsecured loans from lenders without a middleman. So this is what is changing this space, and this is what is making Boomerang so unique. The ability to borrow an asset without having to put down collateral, simply for the purposes of executing a trade so that you can make a profit. And when you see the rest of this, you are going to be absolutely blown away. You're going to feel the wind blowing through your hair when you see what we have. When a flash loan has been issued, the smart contract rules ensure that the borrower pays back the loan before the transaction ends. Listen to that bit. The borrower pays back the loan before the transaction ends. If this condition isn't met, the smart contract reverses the transaction, and it's like the loan never happened in the first place. And this guarantees the safety of the funds in the reverse pool. Now, if you think about that, it talks about loan, it uses the word loan, it uses the word guarantee, but in reality what this is, and you'll see when this is demonstrated later, it's actually more of an allowance. And you'll see the numbers again a little later, but you are given an allowance to be able to trade with. You're not borrowing in advance, not like when you go to the bank and you borrow $150,000 to buy a house. So they put $150,000 in your account, they transfer it to somebody else's account, the assets exchange hands, and then the bank for the next 30 years charges you interest. This is an allowance that you're going to be given for the purposes of trading. The loan only occurs in the moment of the transaction, of the trade. So you're borrowing for no more than 10, 20, 30 seconds, and it is immediately returned to the liquidity provider that loaned you the asset in the first place. Imagine that. You'd no longer have to trade with your own money. You're using other people's money, and that's not a new concept either. OPM. Banks have been trading with your money for hundreds of years, making huge amounts of profits for themselves. for hundreds of years, whilst in the meantime paying you your savings maybe 1 or 2% a year if you're lucky, whilst they're making maybe 10, 20% a year profit from your money. So here's an example of a flash loan. So let's say you're about to execute a trade. So you borrow 10 Ethereum. Now you take that 10 Ethereum and you buy an undervalued cryptocurrency on exchange A. You then immediately sell that crypto on exchange B, where it is overvalued. So let's say you sell it for 11 Ethereum. In the moment that trade is executed, and in the moment that trade is closed, you've borrowed 10 Ethereum, you've paid back 10 Ethereum, and now you are left with 1 Ethereum profit. And you didn't have to put a penny into the exchange. But of course, what happens to that 1 Ethereum? Where does it go? As you can see, it goes directly to your MetaMask, which you have full custody and control over, which means you can withdraw that asset. You can exchange that asset within MetaMask. You can withdraw it in a click, in one simple click. You can send it to wherever you want to send it. And that means nobody has got control over your income because there are no limitations. This is an overview of the Boomerang platform. Now, it's just been updated, so it does look slightly different to this, but the essence is the same. There's lots of different information on here, including the amount of your flash loan allowance. And there's a section which shows you the available trades, because this doesn't create trades. This isn't paying you. The AI is acting as a search engine. When you go to execute the trade, it will go out, scan thousands of different exchanges or hundreds of exchanges, and it will bring forth the most profitable trades for you to choose from. And then when you execute that trade, it will simply perform the same process that a manual trader does. It buys the asset, moves the asset, sells the asset, and deposits the profits in your MetaMask account. It couldn't be simpler. You've heard of click and pay. Well, we have click and earn, because you don't need the skills of an arbitrage trader. You simply need the coordination to be able to move your mouse to the button to confirm the trade, and you receive the profits. Within the section, there is within the DApp, there's a section called Market Opportunities, and this is where it presents you with the current existing trades. And you're going to see this demonstrated a little bit later. So every few seconds, this will change, and we'll be operating on several different chains. Currently, we're operating on the Polygon chain, but we will be operating on the Ethereum chain, the BNB chain, Avalanche. There's about half a dozen other networks that we'll be operating on. So there will be hundreds of different pairs for you to choose from. And there'll be a full range of percentages for you to choose from, anything from 0.6 up to hundreds of percent, because these are the trades that become available in the DeFi space. I myself managed to execute a trade of 57%, and in one simple click made $500. And I know that there are people within the leadership who managed to close trades at much higher than that. So the We Are All Satoshi products linked to Boomerang, license 1, $500. On the 22nd of January, which is just under a week from now, you will receive a $1,500 flash loan limit, because we do not go fully live until the 1st of March. So the $1,500 is for you to be able to experience the platform, so you can see the profit landing in your MetaMask, so that you can demonstrate to your friends and to your family. Because when you have something that can be referred to as click and earn, why on earth wouldn't you be showing it to other people? But from the 1st of March, you will receive your full flash loan allowance of $150,000. Currently, between now and the 1st of March. Any licenses purchased will get 300x flash loan allowance. So from the $500 one, you'll get $150,000 of flash loan allowance. Imagine having $150,000 to be able to trade with that you have zero risk on. License 2 is $1,000. You get $3,000 on the 22nd of January for you to be able to demonstrate, get a feel for the platform, see those profits real time landing in your MetaMask, and that you can demonstrate to your friends, your family, and anybody that you can grab in the coffee shop, anybody that you can grab in the street, say, look at this. And then on the 1st of March, you will get your full allowance of $300,000. These are numbers you can only dream of. The only time you see these numbers is when you're borrowing to buy a house. License 3 is $3,000. That gives you, on the 22nd of January, $10,000 for you to be able to get a feel for the platform, demonstrate to your friends and family, and show them that you're making real-time profits every single day. And of course, on the 1st of March, you get $900,000, just short of $1 million to be able to trade with. And there's not a lifespan on this. That 900,000 you can do in one day, or you can do in 6 months. There's no limitations. It doesn't have an expiration date. License 4 is $5,000. On the 22nd of January, you will be given $20,000. Now, all of these dates, all of these numbers listed under the 22nd of January, these are in addition to your full flash loan allowance. They do not come out of your flash loan allowance. So that means that on the 1st of March, you will get $1.5 million of flash loan allowance to be able to trade with. Just let that sink in for a second. Imagine that number. Have you ever dreamed of having having $1.5 million in your bank account to be able to do with what you will? Now, all right, you haven't got that $1.5 million in your bank account now. You've got it on the Boomerang platform, but you have the ability to use that $1.5 million of someone else's assets to be able to create profits of your own. And imagine, from $1.5 million, even if you traded the entire $1.5 million and you only made 1% profit, what's that, $15,000 in a single day, in a single click? License 5 is $10,000. On the 22nd of January, you will immediately get $50,000. Sorry, you get immediate access with this. So you don't wait till the 22nd. You will have immediate access to the platform to be able to trade and make real-time profits. And imagine what you can do with $50,000. But that's not it. On the 1st of March, you get a whopping $3 million of flash loan allowance to be able to trade with and create profit. And this is affiliate marketing 2.0. So if you decide that you do want to start sharing this opportunity, you can benefit from the affiliate marketing side of We're All Satoshi. This is basically how it works. The WOS compensation plan is a binary system, which means you only have one person on your left and you have one person on your right. As a single person on your own, you are a basic subscriber. But once you bring in one person on your left and one person on your right, you become a premium subscriber, which enables you to benefit from the affiliate program bonus system. So you're open to more opportunities to earn. This entire system is built on the principle of introducing two people. Do you know two people? I bet if you look to your left and to your right, maybe even behind you, you could spot at least one person. Everybody knows two people. And if everybody pulls together you could all introduce 2 people. And this is how the system is built. Introducer kickbacks. Subscribers can earn 5% rewards as introducer kickbacks for referring unlimited subscribers. So whilst the principle is introducing 2 people, that doesn't mean it ends there. You can introduce as many people as you like. They all go into your binary system, but they just all will go either on the left or in the right or on the right. Introducer kickbacks on boosters. Boosters is just, for those of you that are already involved, you know what a hash up is. For those of you who are not, that is simply where you use the profits that you've made from the affiliate program to reinvest and buy another license or another COD 20 miner. So 5% reward kickbacks are given when all personally introduced subscribers hash up, or we are now affectionately calling boom ups. Condition of this is introducer kickbacks is given from the 3rd paid subscription you sponsor directly, and for all personally introduced subscribers when they hash up. The check match bonus. The check match bonus is when you sponsor 1 person on the left, 1 person on the right directly, you will qualify to receive a check match bonus of 10%. The check match bonuses is limited on a daily ranking from $300 to $1,500, depending on the rank that has been attained. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. Shortly, I'll be going through that page and explaining the ranking system to you. After all, I have reached the 1st level on the rank. I am intimately familiar with Shiba. The capping for the check match bonus increases as subscribers climb the ranks. So here we go with the demonstration of the premium benefits. So that's you at the top. You've introduced 1 person on the left and 1 person on the right. You've bought a $500 license. They've bought a $500 license. And of course, they've bought a $500 license. Okay? So that means you now qualify for a 10% check match bonus, which means you immediately get rewarded with $50 into your We're All Satoshi income wallet. But now you introduce a 3rd person, and this person buys a $500 license, which means you get a 5% kickback bonus, which is $25. Now, if you all quickly grab a pen and paper, maybe take your socks off and count your fingers and toes, you should add that up, and I'm sure you can see, and if you haven't already calculated it, that comes to $75. And what did you do to achieve that? You simply bought a $500 license yourself. You shared this opportunity with somebody. You demonstrated how this opportunity works. And then they bought a license as well. You didn't have to go into the coal mines. You simply learnt your product, shared your product, and taught your product. That's it. This entire platform is based, well, the affiliate marketing industry is based on this core principle of learn, share, teach, repeat. That's it. And anybody can do it. And this is why at the beginning, I said this is built on the shoulders of many. I didn't achieve it all by myself. This was achieved as a team effort. I help other people to change their lives, and as a reward for that, I get to change mine. And the more people's lives you change, the more you get rewarded. But this is the same for them. This is an equal opportunity platform. Someone could achieve more than you if they chose to. Maximum earnings amount is restricted, which means it's capped to 3x the subscription amount. Hash ups available for all miners and Boomerang licenses. Hash ups contribute to the total 3x income as well. So if you've bought a $500 license, from that you'll get 3x back. When you use your profits to buy another subscription or license, that is also 3x return. the COD 20 miner. So if you buy a $50 COD 20 miner, that would give you an affiliate income of $150. $500 miner would give you an affiliate return of $1,500, and the $5,000 miner would give you an affiliate return of $15,000. Hash ups contribute, in case we forgot from the first slide, hash ups contribute to the total 3x potential income. Boomerang licenses. So you buy a $500 Boomerang license, and that would give you an affiliate return of $1,500. The $1,000 would give you an affiliate return of $3,000. The $3,000 gives you an affiliate return of $9,000, and the $5,000 gives you an affiliate return of $15,000. And the $10,000 package gives you an affiliate return of $30,000. That's every step you are being rewarded for your contribution to this company, for your contribution to We're All Satoshi. By simply learning your product, sharing your product, teaching your product, you are being rewarded for your efforts. And again, just in case you missed it the first two times, hash ups contribute to the total 3x potential income. So this is the Ascension Club reward bonus. I'm going to get them to change out and just put Joe at the top of number one. This is Shiba rank. Check match volume. So you've done $100,000 worth of business on your left and $100,000 worth of business on your right. That means your daily income cap is increased to $360, but it also means that you will receive $1,000 worth of Shiba. Now, again, as proud as I am to carry the banner of Shiba, I don't want anybody to forget that nobody does this alone. This is only achieved by people pulling together as a community towards a common goal of changing lives. Next one is rank Tron. Check match volume of 250,000 on each side, which gives you a $420 cap on income, which means that you now get $2,000 worth of Tron. Then you've got Doge, which is $500,000 on your left and right. Your increase is now $480 a day on income, and your Ascension Club reward is $3,000 worth of Doge. Cardano, $750,000 on your left and on your right. Your income cap is now $540, and you will receive $4,000 worth of Cardano. XRP, $1 million on your left and right, $600 of income cap, which means you now receive $5,000 worth of XRP. Now, those look like huge numbers, but I know that there are people who have already overshot that rank. In the last few days, somebody in our training team hit Matic, which means $2 million on your left, $2 million on your right, and the income cap is now $700, and that person will receive $10,000 of Matic. Polkadot, and I know there's people that are beyond this. Polkadot, $3 million on your left and right, $800 income cap, $20,000 of Polkadot will be your reward. Solana, $4 million on your left and right, $900 income cap, $30,000 of Solana. Binance, somebody recently hit Binance, only 2 steps away from the highest rank. That's $5 million on your left and right, $1,000 a day income cap, $40,000 of Binance as your reward for the efforts that you put in not only growing your community, not only contributing to this ecosystem, but in showing the dedication in supporting the people that you've brought in helping them to understand what we have at the tips of our fingers. A reward for simply learning your product, sharing your product, teaching your product. Ethereum, $10 million on your left and right, $1,200 income cap, and $100,000 of Ethereum. And of course, we can't forget. The jewel in the crown of crypto, the granddaddy of them all, rank is Bitcoin, where you've done $20 million on the left, $20 million on the right, daily income cap of $1,500, and you will receive $1 million of Bitcoin. Imagine your crypto portfolio. Imagine every day looking on your crypto platform, whatever that might be, and seeing this massive array of cryptos in your portfolio, and knowing that in a few short months the bull run is coming. Imagine the values of each of these in 3-4 months from now. Now, this is essentially the same as what I've just shown you, but just in chart form. I think it would be a good idea to take a photo of this or screenshot it, print it out, stick it on your fridge, and pinpoint your first goal. What is your first goal? Where do you want to be in 3 months from now? What rank do you want to be at in 3 months from now? How many people can you help achieve these ranks yourself? This should be your motivator. This should be your goal board. Where will I be in 3 months from now? What can I do tomorrow that will make me better than today? Now, not only is that all available, but we also have node positions available. And a node is simply a computer that is recognized and accepts the BTC20 network and allows transactions to pass through. A node basically verifies all of the transactions that are going through the BTC20 network. And that means that you're earning every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year, with a massive APY of 182%. 182%. Imagine that. Where would you ever go to have an APY of 182%? But it doesn't end there. Of course, in order to be the best, we have to provide the best. The mega pool, you can attain the mega pool by accomplishing a business volume of $1 million of Boomerang licenses, or by securing 3 node subscriptions on both your left and right sides, and you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 4% of the total income revenue. 4% of the total income revenue. You don't even need to have a node. You simply have to have somewhere in the network, within your binary system, $1 million worth of business volume in Boomerang licenses. The gigapool. Attain the gigapool by accomplishing a business volume of $5 million of Boomerang licenses, or by having a minimum of 2 members who have achieved the mega node pool rank on both your left and right sides, and you will be eligible to receive a monthly share of 7% of the total company revenue. 7% of the total company revenue. Now, you imagine what the total company revenue must be in order for them to commit to giving you 7% of the total, a share of the 7%. The Terra pool. Attain the Terra pool by accomplishing a business volume of $10 million of Boomerang licenses, or by having at least 1 giga member on both your left and right sides, and you'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 10% of the total company revenue. You'll be eligible to receive a monthly share of 10% of the total company revenue. You will also be granted a free node subscription. So you don't even need to buy a node. You simply need to learn your product, share your product, teach your product, and help others achieve. And you get a node as well as all these additional benefits. Terms and conditions. These are always very important. We like to be transparent. The beta version test account with its respective beta flash loan limit will be granted exclusively to 100,000 whitelisted wallets from January the 22nd. After the MVP launch, And MVP just stands for minimal viable product. It just means just a fancy way of saying launch. On March the 1st, 2024, users who obtain Boomerang licenses will be able to access and utilize their 300x flash loan limit. Introducer kickbacks and check match bonuses are credited to the account on a daily basis. Subscribers have the opportunity to receive Ascension Club rewards from multiple clubs every month. For example, a subscriber has achieved Cardano rank in the club, and they will receive club bonus from Cardano, Doge, Tron, and Shiba as well. Now your portfolio is looking pretty amazing. People are going to be going, I want to have a photograph with your portfolio because it's famous. Ascension Club rewards will be credited on the first Monday of the month. Now, when I said this on the UK prime time, I got my dates all mixed up. And I thought I was going to have to wait until the 1st of March, but I forgot we're still in January. So I still have to wait another 2 weeks before I get this on the first day of February. I'm so excited to receive that. Every earning is subject to a fixed 2% admin fee. There are no withdrawal fees. You simply pay the 2% admin fee and everything else is free. The 3% dividends of contributions to the Vault Horizon are paid monthly. Now, this is for pre-existing members. Anybody who joined prior to January of this year would have been contributing towards the Vault Horizon, which is our proof of reserve. So you get your 3% dividend every month directly to your We're All Satoshi wallet. Pool incomes will be calculated based on the total company revenue for the period starting from the first day to the 30th day of each month. Again, this might be worth taking a screenshot of or a photograph of so that you can refer to these a little later. So thank you for allowing me to present to you the Boomerang and the We're All Satoshi platform. It is always my pleasure to present something so extraordinary. For the first time, I can actually feel genuinely safe in the hands of my favorite mailman, Chavez, because I cannot express to you how committed he is to looking after this community. Because he's heard the stories, he knows what many of us have seen and witnessed over the last few years. And he is genuinely committed to bringing us something extraordinary. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to see what the rest of 2024 is going to bring us. So let me express my gratitude for exploring the future of trading with Boomerang. 2024's exciting journey is awaiting every single one of us. Thank you. Back to you, Grace.
Joe, thank you so much. You are also a postman yourself. You consistently deliver. You deliver an exciting presentation. Your enthusiasm and love for this platform is very, very evident. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that with this community. The people who are present here this evening cannot be disappointed by this presentation. It is from the heart. Thank you, Joe.
You are very welcome.
Now we're going to hear from a man who is no stranger to the crypto community. He is also an IT professional, and he hails from the Caribbean, and those who attend these sessions regularly will easily recognize this person as he creates videos, instructional videos, as well as Joe does, instructional videos on how to get things done, how to move that road, get started, and move it all the way down to everything that has been introduced. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome center stage Crypto Tech for a demonstration on the on the boomerang. Okay.
Hello.
Victor?
Good evening. Welcome. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Joe, for this presentation. Great presentation. Grace, thank you for the introduction. And we also have to thank Mr. Chavez. I mean, he is delivering, like Joe says, and it's product after product, great products. So the product in question, Boomerang. Let me share my screen and show you what Joe was talking about. All right. This is the Boomerang platform here. We have a few things on the screen to take notice of. This here flashing on the screen, if you hover your mouse over it, it stops, so you can take a look at what's going on. We have the flash loan information here. And right here, arbitrage details, user stats. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of trades, a lot of demonstrations. So my balance is almost gone. So I will show you a small trade today, and I will show you the options you have to do bigger ticket sizes, meaning bigger trades, okay? First off, you just look at this flashing screen, or you have the option to go to market opportunities. My net is trying to fail me. There we go. So you could look at a glance and just go through all these opportunities and see which one is best. Or the same thing is flashing in front of you right here. Let's try Matic and PYR. So first I go here and I select Wrapped Matic. Oops, I think I had a trade in there before. Wrapped Matic, I will make it 50. Let's do 60. And I am going to choose the second pair, which was PYR. Sometimes it might be good to write it down. The AI will search, and you could see here, it gave me a 1.2877%. That is decent. I will go for it. Tells me to hang on. Oops, transaction failed. I guess I took too long to go ahead and do that. Let's look for a second one. Now, if you look for trades that are, let's look at this one, Link and Wrapped Ethereum. So let's go for Link. I will try to go a little faster this time, 5, and then Wrapped Ethereum, because sometimes it takes too long and the trade disappears from you. It shows it, I go ahead and click confirm, and voila, it's processing. I come to MetaMask here, I click confirm, it confirms the transaction, and then I would see. But you need to be very fast. Your eyes need to work very fast. That's why I believe teenagers would be the best option for trading these things, because they are always on the phones, tat, 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 tat. I would now go to my MetaMask so we could take a look and see. But because I have some funds there already, you won't see the difference. I should have showed you this screen before. But here we go. This is the last transaction that was done. I could take it to the Explorer and show you
right here a link. 6 transactions were done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 sent it back to my wallet. So you could see chain link. 98 cents profit was made. I did 5. I paid up 5.0025, small percentage, and then the rest of it landed in my wallet. You could see the last 4 digits for my wallet, 1944. If I go to MetaMask here, 1944, that's the correct address. Now, we have many options of adding these tokens to our wallets. One thing I need you to pay attention to is the pairs that are flashing in front of your screen. The first one is what you need to have in your wallet, because that is what you're getting paid in. No need to add all those tokens. For example, I go here to the blockchain of Polygon. This is my wallet address where the tokens are being held. You could see the different tokens here. If I click on my wallet address, for example, you have been trading like crazy. You do not need to add any tokens to your wallet before you start trading, except just the Matic for gas fee, right? Then you do some trading. You could come here in the blockchain, click your address, and take a look here. It shows you all the coins that you have traded. And simply right from this page, you could add them by clicking on this wallet icon here. It takes you to this other page where you have all the coins that you have traded. All you do, you click on the more, add to MetaMask. It brings up MetaMask for you, but because I have it already, I won't add it. It brings up MetaMask for you, and then you could just click on add token. That is one simple way of getting it done on your computer, right? And a second way is by just going to, let's say, CoinGecko. You would find the icons here next to the coin you need to add, and you could just search for Matic, and you could click on it. You might find different one, Polygon ZK EVM. That is not the correct one. Okay, and that's basically it. Now, one more thing you need to know, we are doing small trades here, but you could do big ticket sizes. Like, okay, I just saw AAV, AAV, I click on AAV, and wrapped Ethereum. I am not going to complete this trade because it will take too much from my portfolio. I need to do a lot more demos. So here, that is $1,038. Let's do, it was wrapped ETH. Let's see what we get for that. Now you could do trades from $100, $50. Now look at this, it's 1.04, it's over 1%. I would accept that trade and go ahead and confirm it. But I won't do that trade now because I need to do a lot more demos. Okay, let's try maybe 50. $10 was 1,000, 50 would be 5,000. Let's see. Now, there is no liquidity for 50, so it shows me I will be performing a losing trade. I go to 40. You could play around with the ticket sizes and see what you get. 40, which is $4,000, would give you 0.27. It's a profitable trade, but it's too small for you. Well, for me. Let's go down to 30. And you could see around where it would be a decent trade for you. And you would go ahead and perform that trade. Okay? So this is a losing trade. I am going to confirm this losing trade because I want to show you that you cannot lose in this platform. Confirm. Oops, your trade is lower than the estimated. Okay. So it flashes in front of you. It failed that trade because the amount you was going to make on that trade was less than what you was borrowing. So it would fail that trade. There is no losing in Boomerang. You trade only winning trades, no losing in Boomerang. And because of that, I think this product, this platform, this tool is a very special tool. Thanks to Chavez and his business partner, this was brought to us. This platform or this type of trading is only for the people that can afford it with huge bank accounts, the corporate companies, but it was brought to us for only $500. We should be very thankful for that because it is going to set a lot of us financially free in 2024. Ladies and gents, that's it for me. I will hand it back over to Grace.
CryptoTech, thank you so much. Your acumen in this industry, as well as your IT professional background, is so evident in the information that you provide. You are truly a trainer at heart, a teacher, and we thank you so much for that. Now we're going to go ahead and ask Eunice to come forward. Eunice enjoys this business so well. He has been in the crypto business for a few years now. Prior to that, he says he had dinner someplace and he couldn't afford it, and so he had to wash dishes or sell dishes or something like that. But now Eunice is full-time in the crypto industry, doing this business, and has been doing an outstanding job. He has a great team, he's a great leader, and he is close to that Shiba rank, very close. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Eunice.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Grace, Joe, and CryptoTech. Very nice presentation. You saw already how we can make a trade. And today I will just talk about the timeline, okay? The timeline. Just to let you know, we start this journey around probably the 20th of December, okay? We was called 40 trainers by Chavez and Bogle. And these 40 members, our address was whitelisted, and we got a $50,000 beta account in order to help the development of this tool called Boomerang. And at the beginning of this time, they said already to us on the March the 1st, that will be the launch of the tool, the completely full-fledged launch. And then we started, do some tradings, and we saw the platform and we saw how things works. And then they decide to open, we call the pre-sales. They opened the pre-sale on January the 2, okay? They opened the pre-sale. Okay, and this pre-sale, actually 20,000 wallets will be whitelisted. And how you get whitelisted the moment you buy any of the license. The license are 500,000, 3,000, 5,000, and 10,000. The moment you buy any of this license, your wallet will be whitelisted. And then you can buy as many licenses you want, okay? But now, what you get in the pre-sale before March the 1st? First of all, you get 300 times flash loan limit that you can use in the March the 1st. Okay, that's one of the extra that you got in the pre-sale. The second thing you will got on 22, around here, 22, January 22, you will get a beta account with some amount, just to, not to start making it, but to taste what crypto tech just did it. In order you can taste and show to other people if you want. The 500 account that we got a $1,500 beta account, and this beta account, they won't be deducted from your flash limit that you receive on the December the 1st. They won't be deducted. It's an extra that you get. Okay, the 1,000 you will get $3,000 in flash loan. The 3,000 will be 10,000. The 5,000 will be 20,000, and the 10,000 still, because from the beginning of January 2, you still get the $50,000 flash limit. That's the reason why from 40 we become almost 200 people that we're trading right now with the $50,000 beta, because everybody that they got the 10,000 license, they got 50,000 flash loan limit in a beta account. After that, you will receive 2 NFT miner. Conditions apply. Ask to your sponsor, that will tell you what are the conditions. And this miner is to mine BTCC on the BTC20 blockchain. And this is an amazing project too. And you get a gift when you get the license. Now, that's what you get in the pre-sale. After the pre-sale, every time, let's say you buy, I don't know, one license here in the pre-sale, let's say 500, and the March the 1st, we start with 150,000 flash loan that you can use to perform operation. And let's say you buy 500 here today, and then February the 1st, you buy another 500, and then the 15th of February, you buy another 500. Means on March the 1st, you will have 450,000 flash loan limit to perform transaction in that day. But let's pretend that we already are in March the 1st. Let's pretend you already bought a $500. I can do with anyone, but I like to do this example with a 500 license dollar buy in pre-sale. That means you will get 300. Let's say you start at 8 a.m. You wake up, you take your coffee, breakfast, you connect your MetaMask and your account and your tool, the Boomerang. And by 8 a.m., you remember you just bought the $500 license and pre-sale. Means you got 300 times. Means you get $150,000 flash loan limit. That doesn't mean you will get $150,000 in your MetaMask wallet. It's like a credit. You deplete the amount, like a crypto tech just told you. He make a lot of it. You just almost deplete the $50,000. Okay, and that's what you have to. That's the limit that you have to play. Now let's go and see some numbers. I can tell you every time when I'm doing live presentations or go live in my YouTube channel. Can you tell me where to let me see. Let's see. Okay, and live when I do the live demo, something like that, it takes me probably a minute to do a trade. Any side, $100, $500, $1,000 would take me a minute. In theory, in 1 hour, I should be, or I can probably perform 60 trades. And if I do each trade for $1,000 each, there will be $60,000. Means 3 hours later, let's say at 11 a.m., my 150,000 limit will be depleted, and I should have in my MetaMask, depending on the strategy you choose, I'm choose to perform only transaction with above 1%, which should have at least $1,500. This is in your MetaMask. Let's say you save in your, I don't know, ledger, another account, you save $1,000. Okay? Why $1,000? Because you need to buy, what you can do is buy another license. Let's say at 11, I buy another license, but this time, because it's after March the 1st, it's only 200 times the value, the flash limit. We're talking about $100,000 here instead of 150. Remember, this is because you got that one in pre-sale. Then now they won't take 3 hours, they probably take 2 hours to deplete the 100,000. Means at the end of the day, at the end of your, at 3 p.m., let's say 2 hours will be around 1 p.m., the 100,000 that will be depleted, you will get in your MetaMask at least $1,000. Let's say 500, and let's use another 500 to buy another license. You get that 200 times, means $100,000 flash loan. Okay? And then 2 hours later, let's say 3 p.m., let's say 4 p.m., because you get some time to eat, go to the toilet, chat with friends. 4 p.m., okay, you're done. You should have at least $1,000 in your MetaMask wallet. Let's say you save 500, okay? And then why 500? Because you will get prepared for tomorrow. And then you buy another license, $500 license that will give you 100,000. But you will be, if you choose, you can just stop there and pass the time with your family. Or if you want to do in the evening because you do something in the morning, you can do any time. Okay? But if you follow these rules and if you follow the instruction of the trainers, you actually in, 6-7 hours of trading, you can make easily $2,000. And my question here is, how many people you have to bring to get $2,000 in your saving wallet, where you're saving your crypto? How many people you have to bring? How many do you think? 0. You do it by your own. You only need to have a MetaMask. You need to have at least $10 on Matic. You need to have the Polygon, and that's it. And have an active license. And to get an active license, you need to talk to the person who invite you here. And this person, they will conduct you, they will send you the link for WAS. That's a website that actually you can over there buy the license and perform the transaction in Boomerang. That's my contribution for today. Thank you, Grace. I really appreciate the invitation. Thank you, guys. And I hope that will be clear that on March the 1st, many people will take their coffee and then they will start doing something. And I'm pretty sure that you will keep doing that for some time during the day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Eunice. That is very, very educational. I was taking notes because I love the way that you laid it out. It's so clear. The benefits of going through the person who invited you here and getting all set up. It was very clear the benefits that you get. So thank you for that. And now we wish to bring forward a gentleman who has been in this business for quite some time. He is, I believe, has achieved the rank of Ripple. He does have business interests and associates worldwide. especially focusing in the Asian community. This man has done a lot in his life, and he is somewhat of a philanthropist. Please help me to welcome Billy Jack.
Thank you, Grace. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm based in Irvine, California, so just wanted to greet everyone wherever you're at. Appreciate for this opportunity to be able to share some of the experiences that I'm with regarding the arbitrage, going all the way to the GSM token and the mining. I just wanted to thank everyone again, trainers and hosts. Joe, I tell you, you're the best, and I've always learned a lot from your presentation. Crypto Tech, that was a very wonderful demo. Eunice, you're always amazing. You know, I'm always inspired when I listen to you. So my testimony here is I did have maybe 40 years of being a business entrepreneur. I have a medical background. That's my profession. The way how I look at this business after been through so many, I have to first let everyone know that every opportunity has a risk. You know, it's not just a business opportunity, because everything we do in life, even leaving home, has a risk, right? When we're driving, we always, you know, sometimes come across risk. The other thing that I also wanted to let everyone understand that we have to do the due diligence. The plug in is very important, because that's where we learn. That's where I learned about arbitrage, about buying tokens, or about engaging in mining, because I don't know any of these things before until I got involved with We're All Satoshi. And I also try my best to listen to Chavez, because he's the horse's mouth. You know, he's the main source. Anything he says is a final decision, right? If he tells you that this is a great opportunity, plug in, learn, and I always listen to him. He's a very intelligent guy, and he's very honest, and I have observed him for a long time. I've known him for since he started, and going back last year, and I've also met him. I went to Dubai, so I have to really vouch that he's a very good person. And I like doing business with good people, you know, whom you can trust. And so that's a good thing. And the way how I approach in this business, especially with this particular project that we're working on, is I never think about the money. I always deal with people about love, about care, and it's all about the community, you know, because I don't chase for money. I always wait for, just like the river flowing, you know, I just catch the fish below where the river goes, right? Because most of us, we're always thinking about money. And I guess the reason I'm saying that is because my mind is always thinking about the purpose of doing this business. It's kind of like a purpose-driven business. You know, my focus is helping others and helping the undeserved, and such as starvation, young kids committing suicide, being bullied, you know, the single parents that have a hardship. And these are people who I like to serve, right? And in relation to our business, I look at this business like a special tool, because we don't normally see this every day or in our life, an opportunity such as this. This is a very dynamic and life-changing kind of business compared to even traditional business. This is something that you can start with a small amount of money, and if you look at it carefully and do your due diligence, believe in yourself, plug in, you now have a better chance, because you understand you know how to evaluate, and you can experience it yourself, and look at the outcome, you know, just by testing. And the opportunity, when you see this, you do your due diligence. Don't waste time, because sometimes opportunity come and goes, right? We miss the Bitcoin, most of us, I believe, and this could be a second chance, and you don't want to miss this. Just like doing mining, I always tell my prospect, if you knowing what you know about Bitcoin right now, if you have a chance to mine Bitcoin many years ago, would you have done it? And no one said no to me. So now we have another chance, and I did it, and I did quite well with mining BTCC. Very, very fortunate. And even if I quit today, quit everything, I think I'm pretty set for life for another 140 years, just because of the risk that I took mining BTCC. And we're only less than 3 months into it. Imagine adding the arbitrage. Imagine having the opportunity to purchase the token that has the potential to grow. These are the kind, and we have all the tools. We have people like Joe. We have people like Crypto Tech, Eunice, and many more that are contributing their time, you know, to help the community. So taking the chance is very, in every business, and I have engaged with something that I believe in, like Chavez, is very important. And this is where you have to make a decision to engage or not to engage, or to just sit on the fence, or jump in and start engaging. I guess that's all I have to say, and thank you so much for allowing me to share. Back to you, Grace.
Billy, thank you so much. That is so heartfelt. Sharing of what motivates you to be involved in such a business, what you have done in order to ensure and be confident of what you endeavored, what you wanted to, before you engaged in this business, you did your due diligence. And so therefore you are confident in what you're doing and in presenting to others. What rank have you reached at this time?
I have reached Ripple a couple of weeks ago.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. And that is an achievement in itself. We can tie that back to the presentation that Joe gave and see what it took to get to that level, and the rewards that's associated with it. But for you, the reward that you really achieve is being able to share with people. So how do you go about sharing this information and opportunity with people?
Well, I first have to think about, how do I get enticed to something like this? So we have to look at the bigger picture. We have to kind of set a goal. When they're talking about mining, which is one of the first projects that We're Satoshi did, I was thinking about mining gold, right? So imagine if a friend of mine, let's say Joe, was going to or Chavez telling me that he's mining gold. I don't know anything about mining gold, right? So I would listen to him, and I would imagine, and I would think that, wow, that's amazing, right? If you can find this gold, and we can trade this gold for money, and we can take care of a lot of things. So I got excited. So I read a lot of his documents, like the white list, meaning basically the business plan on what he's going to do, what is in mind. So the first thing that came to my mind was, if this is real, mining BTCC and it could be better than Bitcoin, then it's the greatest opportunity, So, and the other thing that I was thinking, the affiliate side, which is very interesting because in the gold mine, you go and mine gold, and the more you mine, the more people that go and mine this gold, there's going to eventually the gold will be depleted in the mine, right? But in our case, very different. In our case, is the more we mine, the more gold comes out. The more gold is being replaced with the gold that you took. That kind of idea really is very intriguing to me. And that's just my imagination. So what I do is I try to make it very simple. If I have to talk about the mining, I show them a 9-minute video mining Bitcoin, which was created by one of our leader. I forgot his name, but the guy who created the marketing funnel. Okay, so I used a 9-minute video, and for some reason, when I show them that 9-minute video, and by the way, I did subscribe with the marketing funnel. No one has said no to me yet. So why would I even talk when I can let a 9-minute video do the job, right? And then they'll ask me questions later. And the second thing that I do with this trading is I just show them the trading for a couple of tradings. And then I just, again, no one has told me no. So, yeah. So everything else, they plug in, they listen to Joe, they listen to Crypto Tech and all this. This is all knowledge that you don't learn easily from school unless you really attend these classes, right? And I don't have time for that, So, like I said earlier, don't think about the money. Think about what you already know, and just put a list together and just call. I don't even want to share. I said, this business is so good, I don't need to share with anyone, right? What I have to do is just trade, or keep mining the BTCC, and I have seen what it has done for me. And I mean, I didn't even share to my wife or anyone, so, but now everybody's asking me.
So,
the truth, no, but I kind of feel guilty if you don't share. So I started sharing, and no one has said no so far because they want what I have.
Absolutely, especially that enthusiasm. We're running short on time, but I did want to ask you one question. Hopefully, it's a short answer question. You have a large Asian community, Chinese, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Do you speak fluent Chinese?
I speak a specific language.
Dialect?
Because I have different dialects, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't speak, I speak a little bit of Mandarin. I speak fluent Taiwanese, and I speak fluent Fujianese. I speak Tagalog because I'm originally from the Philippines. Yeah.
So do you feel that assisted you in building your community, or do you have other people who are not of the same language as you are that you have approached and helped you to build this community?
Yeah, what I have is I have a member that can speak English and both Mandarin and even Cantonese, right? So like last night, I have about 8-9 people. I traveled. I came to Arizona, and I'm at Airbnb, and so I did a presentation. And the way how I did it was, I just sat there, turned on the computer, I put it on the big screen TV, and I just started trading. And I just tell them, this is what I earn, 1.2%, and that is, let's say, $1.20 after all the fees. And I did it a couple of times, and everybody just got so curious and asked a few questions, and they all joined. And then when I say they all joined, and this is where the the hard part is, because it's easy for me to say they all join. Now imagine, out of these 8 people, none of them have a computer. Imagine most of them are women. They don't use computers. I mean, they have these iPhones, right? So I went on the big screen and showed them how to install the MetaMask, how to set up everything. And then one by one, I take the time to make sure that, they are setting up correctly. And then when I asked them to trade on my screen, right? But last night we couldn't trade. Imagine. So I was just showing them the recording of trading, which was, I think it was David Brunenberg that have a recording. I called them yesterday, and that closed the deal for me. Okay, and of course you have to be confident. You have to believe in what you're doing, because if you don't, if you're just trying to recruit somebody, I think you might have a chance of failure. But if you're in love with this and you believe in it, you believe in the people, you're helping everyone, and you're taking the time to help someone who you think are helpless, right? Helpless because you can't even communicate with them. If you hold their hands and just point it one by one, you do it one time, the second time, the third time. Like this morning, I had a lady came back and the system was working. And I know it's difficult, but I took the time. I sat there, I did a couple of trades, and then I just stood up and I said, I want you to sit on my chair. I just want you to trade. And of course, it wasn't easy at first. And the second time, it was easier. And before she did the third time, I walked away. So,
Billy, thank you so much. You are very genuine, very people-oriented, and you can see that you do care. But one of the things that I have learned from you this evening is believe and you can achieve. So thank you so much for sharing that and sharing the method by which you recruit with care and concern about sharing. And I'm so glad that you started to share and didn't keep all of this to yourself. It's too good for you to keep to yourself. So thank you so much, Billy. This has been absolutely educational speaking with you. Thank you. I hope to invite you back, and I hope you will accept my invitation to come back and share again.
Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. Thank you, Chavez. Thank you, Powell, for giving us this great opportunity.
Thank you. And Crypto Tech, thanks again. And Eunice, thanks again. Joe is almost well past midnight where he is in the UK, so he has departed. But thank you all so much, and thank you for our support. We will see you again tomorrow, and for another well-informed, educational, motivating webinar. It is your decision, your choice, what 2024 is going to mean for you, your family, your legacy. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night.